Women for One Foundation is a non-profit organization who has as mission to create value in organizations promoting gender equality and women leadership. What we mainly do is research and training. Both through the research and training, we can use technology to drive more efficiency in business gender equality. How we do that? With the research, we have obtained major results which have permitted us to build different products aligning our purpose, which is to boost companies, organizations with soul, with the gender equality optimization. In the research we did, for example, one of them, which was what is the perception of men executives in their companies. And the results showed us that 2/3 of women perceive worse women in high decision-making positions than men. So the good news was that 1/3 of the men, at least, perceive women and men in the at equal pace. With this result, we decided to launch a strategy, thinking that this 1/3 of male men could be excellent leverage towards business equality. And we create a cloud platform, AI-driven, in order to construct a system of products, like, for example, diagnostics of gender equality, the gender equality plan, a certification, and a ranking, the ranking of companies toward gender equality, which we are making now for the third time. We are presenting it in Madrid in 2 weeks' time. In this certification, we align the purpose of gender equality with the organization. We help organizations to measure the standard where they are now, use key indicators and smart business objectives where they can decide a plan along the year of what how they can improve their results in order to be a more competitive and more attractive workplace for men and women without gender. Because talent has no gender. And in a moment where there is a race towards gender equality, we need really to construct companies that really are able to have to be attractive and allow us to be more competitive. Of course, artificial intelligence is key for that, but of course, cloud-driven cloud platforms are already in it. For example, if we consider companies that have had success, companies as Michelin has used technologies to measure, has used robotics, for example, in order to align women and men performance. Using robotics, we can make that the use of the force is something irrelevant. And in their plants, men and women can do exactly the same task. Not only aligning and making a preferable place to work for men and women, but also making possible that the rotation of talent and the problems of illness when men arrive around the 50 years old is not relevant, because they don't need to use any particular force or the physical characteristics, and men and women can do it in the same basis. So AI, robotics, cloud can be very interesting now, and we can measure, for example, through our cloud platform, the return of the investment. In the case of Michelin, after 20 years investing in this kind of robotics, because they wanted to align the companies strategically, they have now the possibility of having nearly 0% of rotation and nearly 0% of problems in their labor force. Well, I think this is really the place to be because in the foundation what it moves at is our purpose, and this is a place that aligns purpose with technology. So we are presenting now our certification in this cloud-based platform that is able to measure how the company is Power AI driven, presenting allowing to have a report that the quantitative and qualitative can say exactly the company what they have to do to better align talent in the organization. We're also celebrating Mexico. We take, for example, the quote of one of the main companies in the world of in technology, which is TCS. Their CEO in Mexico is telling us that diversity, culture are a competitive advantage that really is a factor, a major factor of differentiation in the performance of a company.